Everyone will look quick and then be like, yeah.
Wait, stop recording this.
Yeah.
Great.
Dude, come on.
You heard anything?
Restart. I'm gonna start recording.
Okay. Hi, I'm Lucy Caracas.
My name is Elise Niebel.
I'm Lindsay Van Hecken.
I'm Avery Press.
I'm Hannah Ludwig.
I'm Noelle Mann.
I'm Ella Rinaldi.
My name is Ryan Mulligan.
I'm Alex O'Reilly.
I'm Sam Martin.
I'm Caitlin Gaynor.
It's 2022.
2022.
It is 2022.
2022.
It is
22.
It's 2022.
I'm a freshman.
I'm a freshman.
I'm a freshman.
I am a freshman
At Michigan State University. Michigan State University.
Michigan State University.
Michigan State University.
I'm a junior.
I'm a senior.
I'm a senior at Michigan State.
I am currently studying biochemistry and biotechnology,
Hospitality.
digital storytelling,
Elementary education.
Business. Psychology.
Education.
Supply chain management. Oh, with a minor in data science.
Mechanical engineering with a concentration in aerospace.
Chinese, and business.
Music education.
And I am originally from Atlanta, Georgia.
And I'm from Los Angeles, California.
I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Howell, Michigan.
Benton, Michigan.
I'm from Chicago.
Barrington, Illinois.
Ridgefield, Connecticut.
I'm from Bel Air, Michigan.
Southline, Michigan.
Grand Rapids, Michigan.
And where R is.
And I'm the RA on this wonderful floor of Gilchrist Girls. Woo! I was so nervous. Oh my god, moving it was so stressful.
It was really hot, so I was a little nervous that I was gonna be uncomfortable in my room like the whole time.
It was weird because like the dorm was empty and then I walked in and like met Hannah for the first time and she was literally like lofting her bed. So there were like bed like pieces like all over the place.
I feel like the room felt really big when we moved in. It felt huge, and then we put all our stuff in, and it felt way smaller.
I mean, it wasn't bad, but like it was definitely scary, you know, because especially when my parents left, I was like, oh shit, this is real, like this is happening. So
I was super nervous, but then Elise got here and I was so excited to be on campus. Moving in, it was way too hot. But it was fun. It was like my first impressions of some people and like how every person decided to like move in was different. It was kind of fun.
I moved in before Noelle, so I saw like the room empty and all that, so that was fun.
It was hot. It was really hot. And we were working. A guy was working green carts. And why did we even have green carts when we don't have elevators? So I don't know. I was very confused on moving, but we're here now.
Moved all my stuff in, and I had to pee so bad, and it was like so hot. So I went to the bathroom, and I walked in there, and I was like, what is this? I was like, that is so disgusting.
Well, I came here when no one else was here, so honestly it was really sad and lonely, and I was here for a whole week before everyone moved in, but once everyone did move in, I was like, oh, this is gonna be such a fun year. Everyone's so silly and fun.
Okay, so on people, I was super scared because I went in blind for roommates, so I didn't know what to expect. But I actually got super lucky because me and Lindsay got along pretty well. At first, no offense, Noelle, I told you this, but I thought that Noelle was gonna be so mean.
I thought a lot of people, I actually thought a lot of people were gonna be super nice. Some people looked intimidating, but then we had like that circle, we all sat in a circle in the grass outside the building, and like that was fun, and like getting to know everybody was cool, so.
Well, first I met Hannah and I was like, wow, she's cool. She's my roommate. I get to live with her for a year. And then Noelle like popped her head in like while we were like moving stuff with my parents and her parents. And she was like, hi, Elise. And I was like, oh, hi. Like I didn't even realize it was her. She looked really different from like online and then like in person. It was kind of weird.
Everybody was super awkward. Like people were friendly, but like you could tell everybody was like freaking out.
Or we were like in a circle around, I think it was Allie and Sophie's or that one. And I remember like Agata saying her name and I thought it was like so weird. No offense. But I was like, whoa, like I've never heard this like name before, and like I like remembered it, but I didn't remember it as like Agata. I just remembered it being like something like unique. And then Miranda, I remember her just being like really short, and I was like, oh, okay.
Elise and Hannah were way louder than I expected. Wow. Like way louder. I thought Avery was like really nice and Bryn was intimidating. And then when I met Avery, she had black hair instead of brown hair, and I was like, wow, she's scary. But she's really nice. And then Brandon was like the same. She like was still intimidating, but she was nice.
I don't know. Oh my god, I met this girl down the hall first, and my dad was like, "Oh my god, she's gonna be your best friend." And I don't think I talked to her ever again.
Okay, Caitlin Gaynor, crazy.
Yeah, I liked Caitlin a lot when I first met her. She was the first RA I interacted with, but she had a boot on. So I was like, oh god.
What a loser.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
I thought he was short.
Yes, I was short. Oh, impressions on Ryan? Great guy, super tall.
Okay, my first impression was on Miranda because she, like it was before I moved in, she asked me to bring a box fan and then I didn't. And then I saw her in person and I was like, sorry, I didn't bring your fan. And she's like, it's fine. But she seemed nice.
Honestly, first impression of Alex, just that he's super nerdy, and I would say that's accurate, but he's still such a sweetie. I thought Ryan was such a sweetheart, and he is. Girls on the floor, I remember Noelle being super fun and bubbly when she was moving in. I remember talking to Ella's parents about education things and all of you guys about education. And overall, I just remember everyone being excited to be here, and it was really cute.
Well, I knew that I didn't have any friends here. And then I expected like people that I hung out with or met would have a lot of other friends, so I wouldn't like know anyone. So I was pretty nervous about that. But honestly, I turned out just fine. I have a lot of great friends.
Like, wasn't gonna make any friends, or it was gonna be like hard to make friends with people. But it ended up working out, and I have a bunch of great friends. Like, it's fun.
I literally cried like right before I left, like literally 2 weeks, and I was like, oh my god, what if I literally love this school but I can't handle the weather? That was my main fear. Like, I was like, what if I can't do winter and I just like completely die?
I think the social aspect was what scared me, because I knew MSU was like a big party school, and I'm very much not a big partier. So I was really nervous for that.
Not making like any friends because I don't know. I had some like high school friends that came here, so like I always knew if I didn't make any like friends like in my dorm that I would always have them as a backup.
So I was so scared coming in that like I just wouldn't be at the right spot. Like I wouldn't meet the right people. I would fall in with the wrong crowd. I wouldn't find where I wanted to be. But I feel like once I got here and I got on the ski team and I started making my friends and finding people that like to do the same things as I did, it just felt more and more like home. I was actually most nervous about classes because I come from such a small school that I like wasn't challenged in my high school, so I was like worried that like the difference was like gonna be hard for me to like adjust to.
Oh, definitely being on my own. I've definitely gradually gotten better at it, but yeah, being alone was like my biggest fear.
So my freshman year, which is 2018, I was an out-of-stater from very far away, so my biggest fear was definitely meeting new people.
I would probably say my biggest fear was classes, and it turned out that I found classes extremely easy here.
That I wouldn't do good in school. I think I've done pretty well. Better than I expected, so.
As silly as it sounds, is that I wasn't gonna make friends, at least people that I liked. And now, 4 years later, I have so many friends from a lot of different things, and even wonderful like girls on the floor and just everywhere. Lots of friends. So, wasn't even worth the fear.
Okay, I personally would recommend learning how to use the buses and figuring out where your classes are beforehand. But I would also figure out a good study spot because you're going to use it for the rest of the year. So if you figure it out in the first month, then you'll be all set.
Oh, okay, so you have to make at least one friend in each class so that, like, if you have questions, you can ask them, or if you're not there, you can ask them for, like, help.
Go to like welcome events. I promise they're fun. Join your Facebook group. I know that's like before college and like not really the first month, but like you'll meet so many people, and then like keep talking to them like after you move in, because like even if they won't live in your neighborhood, like you're still gonna want to know who they are, because who knows, you might have classes with them.
Don't be afraid to go and talk to people, because every other person is in the exact same boat as you, and they're all nervous to talk to new people, and they're like, even the like really social people that you're like, oh, how is she doing that? How are they doing that? Like, they are scared too, and they're just like able to handle it better.
Okay, well, especially for me, because I dropped my phone and it broke, And so that was like still like the first week, and I didn't know where my classes were. So I rode my bike this time of year, and I had my MacBook, and I'd have to like stop, pull my MacBook out, and like look up directions to the building, and I missed like my math class one time. But definitely make sure you know where your classes are, because like that was actually ass, and I felt so embarrassed holding a MacBook when everyone was just like walking by, and like being a freshman, I was like, what the hell am I doing?
Okay, so when you first get here, don't waste all your money on this thing. I did that. I scootered everywhere. It was a terrible decision. Join a club or something. It's fun and it keeps you occupied.
Okay, it's such a basic one, but like having a friend in your class definitely helps. Like I didn't like Spanish so much in high school, but I had a friend in my class, and it like made it more entertaining to go because I had someone to talk to.
Definitely, it would be to explore campus as much as possible and find your favorite spots to go and explore. I don't know, it's just really nice once you find an area or a section that really resonates with you.
I guess this isn't really something you need to know, but I'd say like if you don't have a morning class, still wake up early. You feel so much more productive if you just get up early.
I feel like things people need to know is 1, use the transit app for the buses. 2, I would just say their approach to college. It would be to just meet as many people as you can, talk to everyone you can, even in the dining halls, as awkward as it is. Just like go up and introduce yourself and make new friends, because you never know when you're going to see someone again, when you're going to have a class with them, or when you're going to like go out with them. Gotta make new friends everywhere.
I don't have one.
Definitely the football game. I had so much fun for you. Oh my god. Because right after the football game, everybody just like goes out. And so it's like good energy for the whole weekend. So.
Well, I went out to a fraternity and I went to a party, and yeah, it was really fun. Yeah!
Oh, I was like, wait, what is it? Okay, yeah.
And yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, my brother and my best friend came and visited for the first time. So they got to meet all my friends, and everyone was just in really, really good spirits.
We went to a ski club team. I don't know which one it is. It doesn't matter. We went to like somebody's house because they were like throwing. There's this guy there. And I like kind of started talking to him. And then like one thing led to another. And like I made out with him. But I looking back at it now, I would have not. He like brought me home on a stupid spin scooter. And then I like missed like half the party, I felt. And I was like, bro. So I'm like mad that I like went home because I missed the whole rest of the party. And like they met people and I didn't get to meet them.
We were at the ski team house, and I think it was me, Avery, Ella, and Noelle, and we were taking pictures, and they had these like tombstones from Michigan, and we were using them, and I just loved how those photos turned out. I never posted them, but they were just so fun, and we were all giggling, and it was just a good time. We went out, it was me, Ella, Elise, Hannah, and Ella and I's like outfits coordinated, but we didn't get a single photo together because we weren't together all night. Kind of got kicked out of a house-ish. And then I slept on Elise and Hannah's futon. And then Hannah didn't even sleep in the room.
So the first night we went out, I had a horrible costume, and I was Where's Waldo, and I did not like the way I looked at all. It was brutal. Avery went missing. Noelle was talking to like 2 guys, I think. It was like that Joey kid and some other dude. And then Hannah was missing. And then I think it was just us 4. Yeah. And so I was like, okay, I'm like not having that much fun. So I called up my friend Sabrina, and she drove her moped all the way from South Neighborhood to like the opposite side of campus and picked me up, and then we rode on the moped back home, and it was fun.
A couple of my friends and we all got dressed up as Mario characters. That was a really good time. Yoshi.
I took his costume Thursday.
I can see you as Yoshi.
And then I got into a fight at the bar. They called me a dinosaur.
So after we left my friend's apartment, she lives like 3 miles away, and an Uber was like $30, and I was like, I'm not Ubering back because it was too expensive and I'm broke. So my boyfriend and I walked home, and it was like really funny because we were like talking to everybody on the street because everybody was drunk, and I don't know, everybody was saying like, oh, we like your costume, like blah blah, and it was pretty fun.
Honestly, this Halloween this year was the best, with the Michigan game being that Saturday, and then going to the game, getting all dressed up for that, and then winning, and then afterwards going out. Everyone on Grand River was just like so happy to be a Spartan that day, and so it was super fun. We dressed up as Mario Kart, the little gamers. It was Princess Peach, and it was very cute. And just the energy in East Lansing was at an all-time high.
It was so entertaining to watch the Michigan State kids throw trash at the U of M kids whenever we scored a touchdown.
I thought it was really fun. I loved the energy of everyone because like the stadium was packed, but we were all standing around like Michigan State people and like hardcore booing. It was so fun.
My main like rivalry at home is USC UCLA, so like it's kind of the same thing, but this was like way more intense.
Oh my god, it was so fun. It was crazy. Except it kind of sucked because my family was at a tailgate and we were losing, so I left because I knew I wouldn't see them for a while or until like holiday break. So I was like, oh, like I'm gonna go like watch the end of the game with my family. Like we're gonna lose, whatever. So I go to the tailgate. They're like, what are you doing here? What are you doing? I'm like, what? They're like, this is the craziest game of all time, like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what are you talking about? I look at the TV, we're, like, tied, like, it was so funny, because I had left before it got good, and then we won, and I missed the, I missed the end of the game. I had to watch it on TV.
I felt like everybody was just, like, together. Like, we were all just, like, one, you know what I mean? Just all rooting for, like, MSU.
I mean, we were down, and then we were up, and we won, and it was just... The energy in the stadium was something you don't feel every day. We woke up, Ella and I got ready. We went to a tailgate with Hannah and Elise, and then went to college game day, and then went to the football game. We like cut the line, and we got really, really good seats, and it was like a crazy game, and I don't think that it's ever gonna get better. So that's sad, but it was also fun. So
this was like the first game where we were like genuinely like prepared to go out and like knew what we were gonna like do that whole day. But yeah, walking out was fun because like we just won a whole game. It was cool. Yeah.
It was fun. I left early because I was like really tired and cold.
My favorite football game was Western Kentucky. The one thing I didn't like was Elise was pouting the whole time. But you know, it's okay. We'll put that aside.
I want to say like the first game, like one of like the first couple of games, because it was like my first like college football game.
Youngstown State, because one, it was like super warm out that day, and so it was like, it was beautiful. We also won, which was great. It was the first win of the season, so it was like off to like a super strong start.
The Western Kentucky game, because my cousin came and visited, so she got to meet all of my friends, and we had like a meetup like with a bunch of people, and we filmed a really fun TikTok, and the vibes were just really good all around.
It's obviously the Michigan versus Michigan State game.
I was with Nathan, and I don't know what game it was, but it was the like you could bring a friend. So we came up here and we came in and we got in the stadium, and it was just a massive snowball fight. And like there was snow on the ground, and I remember the refs, like they made an announcement, like this isn't allowed, blah, blah, you're gonna get escorted out of the stadium. And we were like, yeah, okay. And then right as they said that, the referee got nailed in the face with a football. It was, or with a snowball, not a football. And it was so funny. The Michigan State game.
Okay, I think it was against Nebraska. I don't know. But it's when we did the Stripe the Stadium one. We got on the Jumbotron once, I think. Twice. I think it was twice, but one time it was like straight on us. But no, I went nuts and I thought it was really fun.
University of Michigan versus Michigan State.
I didn't buy tickets, so Ryan gave me two, and I think it was Nebraska and another one I don't remember. Was it Penn State?
It was Penn State.
Both were cool.
My favorite football game was the first one, I think.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you already know it's gonna be the Michigan game from this year, but also there was a Michigan game, or like I think it was my freshman year, that was also really crazy.
Okay, Valentine's Day was fun because that's when I started hanging out with Ella, Noelle, Avery, and Hannah. So I had friends, and they made chocolate covered strawberries, and they invited me to eat chocolate covered strawberries and hang out with them. And that's when a friendship reopened.
I think it was fun because there were a lot of like things. There were like little desserts at every place that was Valentine's Day themed. There were like events on campus that were Valentine's Day themed. So I thought it was like fun. But I'm alone, so like it wasn't like as fun as it should have been. But like it was nice.
It was like really cold, really gloomy, and I just like don't do well when it's gloomy. Like cold, sure, fine, but when it's like gloomy, no, I'm not okay. And then I was just like, everyone was like all coupled up and everyone looked so cute on like so I literally had to like turn off all my like things because I was depressed.
I don't even think I wore red. I think it was just like, unless you have like a boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, like I don't think it's anything.
I'm not a big fan of Valentine's Day. Like, I never have been. I don't know. Just because I didn't really like date a lot, so I don't know. I don't love it. But Ella really likes it. So I really like tried to like have an open mind about it and like really like it. And I feel like this Valentine's Day, it was definitely like my favorite one because we got Chick-fil-A and we got the little like heart-shaped box, and then we made chocolate-covered strawberries, which is like my all-time favorite dessert.
I got flowers delivered to me. Ella got flowers delivered to her. You know.
From who?
I you know, that seems to be slipping my brain, so I don't think I want to share that in this video. I'm just not a holidays person, I guess, besides like Christmas and like 4th of July, but Ella really likes Valentine's Day, so we got Chick-fil-A nugget hearts or whatever the heck they're called after my basketball game, at an intramural basketball game. That was fun.
No one wanted to do anything at first, so I had to beg everyone to, and everyone had a good time in the end, so it was all worth it. You guys had fun. But before, our RAs like held this event where they like watched a movie, and we watched Valentine's Day, and it was so wholesome and so cute, and it really put me in like a happy mood.
I have a girlfriend. I've had a girlfriend for 3.5 years. I enjoy Valentine's Day. Oh wait, I was on duty Valentine's Day, so I saw her the weekend before, but not on Valentine's Day. We did organize an event though.
We did. It was very fun. Whole squad pulled up.
It was fun. I went out to dinner with my boyfriend Dylan. We got Chinese food at Charlie King's across the street, and it was really good. I got these cheese butterflies and dumplings.
Ooh, fun. Different years, different things, whether I'm like with someone or not, but either way, I feel like I always make an effort to have a little cute Valentine's Day, and it's fun because like versus being at home, you can like hang out with your friends in high school, but it's kind of different than like in college. You can have a cute little wine night, watch a movie, even have like a sleepover with all your girls, and it's really wholesome. Or if you're with someone, you go on a fun little date, and it's really nice.
I don't think I participated in March Madness.
Being in a Big Ten school, I was like kind of excited.
I'd never done a bracket before. I did horribly.
I feel like I didn't really notice the difference.
I think like once state got out, no one like cared anymore. Like I didn't even look at mine because mine was so like fucked up, and like so was everyone else's.
Definitely was fun to do the brackets with all of our friends and watch a few of the games and just see what was going on. We went to B-dubs, but for the Duke game, but we lost. But that was fun because like everyone was like cheering and stuff.
I feel like it made it more entertaining going to a Big Ten school and like actually experiencing what it's like to cheer for your team in the brackets.
I didn't make a bracket or anything, but I was, watching from the TV, and I was like, oh, I hope Michigan State wins.
It was great. This year was kind of sad, but in previous years, the year we went to the Final Four, I will never forget. It was so much fun. The campus was crazy. I mean, I've gone to every game that's been home, but that game, we like went out and watched the game, and they literally had police everywhere because they thought everyone was going to riot. And then we lost, which was devastating, but there was still a ton of people around, and of course couches burning and stuff like that, so it was a lot of fun to be on such a crazy campus.
It was the most gorgeous day outside. I personally did not go out. I a little bit wish I had. It would have been too much for me, I think. Everyone and their mother was out drinking green liquids.
We went out for St. Patrick's Day weekend, but we didn't go out on St. Patrick's Day because it was a weekday. So we went out like after the fact.
I had a presentation in one of my classes that literally went to like 2 o'clock from 12 to 2. It was super annoying because he's like, if you don't come, like you're getting a 0 on it.
Oh my god, St. Patrick's Day was fun because we went to that Darty. But me and Avery didn't drink. I missed class, said I had a doctor's appointment, and then went to office hours because I had an essay to turn in that weekend.
Oh, this was fun. Yeah, we went out, and then I went back to go to my class. That was online, thank God. And then my professor made me put my camera on, and this kid in my class texted me and was like, holy shit, like, oh, wait, yeah, that's fine, I can swear. I forget what he said. He was like...
You look hammered.
Yeah, he was like, holy shit, you look hammered, which I didn't think I did. I thought I, like, played the part, but I guess the green in my hair probably did it. But then, yeah, I left the class.
I didn't realize this. I had a dentist appointment that day, and I was just like, oh, like Thursday. I didn't even realize it was St. Paddy's Day. So I had to go. We went to like a little dirty before, and then I had to like go back to my dorm, change, have my mom pick me up, and then go to the dentist and like have her look at my teeth while everyone was like having fun. But then I got to come back, and then we went to Wake again.
And there was a dunk tank, so basically our bras and thongs, we decided, I think Noelle did it with me. Meredith went first, and then me and Noelle got up there, and we did it, and it was super fun. It cooled us off, and then we just continued drinking all day, and luckily we did it before the water turned brown. Walked on the street a little bit, ate in Target, not me personally, but everyone else was what they ate in Target. And then came back, took a great nap on my floor. All me, Ella, Avery.
It was really fun. I went to the Wake Dirty, and they were all there too, which was fun. We like met up, and I climbed on the roof of the house, which was like kind of fun when I sat up there, but I got sunburned.
The staff at the dining hall decided to like set up Paris kind of themed, and then for breakfast they had crepes, they had coffee, they had fake mimosas, and those crepes were so good. Me and Ella went for round 2.
The chicken pie sandwich, I'm not even gonna lie to you, always got me where I needed to be. Like, and was it good? That's up to whoever wants to devour, but it was just like consistent. Like, I was just like familiar. Like, that's what I needed.
Oh my god, eggplant parm. Do you remember?
Chicken parm.
Okay,
The chicken parm was so good.
And the cheesy bread.
I really like the Heroes because they've sorry, I call it weird, whatever. So they used to have like little strips of, I would get chicken because I don't eat lamb, but they would have like little strips of like chicken, and that was kind of weird, but they had like shredded chicken, and it was so good actually the last time. It was probably like a week ago, but it was really good.
It was the last like meal, it was like a week ago now, and it was their beef Wellington that they had, and it was so good. I'll do each like meal. Breakfast, honestly the only thing that's worth it are the home diced potatoes. Lunch, lunch and dinner are like the same, so, but I like pierogies and the grilled cheese, chicken patty sandwich, the tacos.
FTS, French toast sticks, and then, vegan chicken tenders. But the ones at Landon were better than the ones at Late Night.
Spicy chicken sandwich from Brody. So good.
Yeah, it was pretty solid. At the start of the year, they were making a bunch of smash burgers, and I really like smash burgers. But then just randomly, they started serving normal cheeseburgers, and they're so much worse. And every single day, I look for them, and they've never been there again. So
I like French toast sticks and crab ragoons and chicken because the crab ragoons here are so good.
I'm biased because I'm gluten-free, but Owen has this one like taco chicken salad that is so good.
1855, for sure. The STEM building Sparties is my go-to Sparties that I go to.
I really like the Union Sparties. Sorry, I know, unpopular opinion, but sometimes they have some good stuff.
Oh, Sci-Fi, I fucked that hoe up for real.
Case. Wait, yeah.
Sci-Fi is so much better.
I haven't been to Sci-Fi in a very long time.
I sit there and I wait my 10 minutes, maybe 15 sometimes.
I like 1855. I never go there though. There's so many options.
1855 or STEM?
STEM. Okay, well everyone thinks it's boring, but I actually kind of like the Union.
1855 place, by far.
I will have to agree with that.
Sparty's Market.
I like 1855 in the STEM building.
1855, but that doesn't really count because it's like the market. So if it's not 1855, honestly, no, Brody's kind of bad. The Union is good, but it's like never open. So I would say the Union.
We were all going out, and Ella took her shoe off and walked a good amount of distance with her shoe off. And I bent over and I helped her put it back on. Thank God it was a slip-on van. Thank God. But I just thought it was like the funniest. I just thought it was funny. And every time I look at my memories, it gives me a good laugh.
Because me, Miranda, and Lindsay went to Ann Arbor, and because we went because Lindsay's brother goes to UMich, and we went out with Lindsay's brother's girlfriend and like his friends, and we all collectively had the most fun we've ever had. Like nobody had a bad time. Like everybody was like living in the moment, loving like every second. Like it was so much fun.
I don't know if this is like a completely favorite memory, but one time we were just hanging out in Noelle and Ella's room, and the RAs walked in, like Ryan and Alex, and Ryan was wearing the exact same outfit that Noelle had, and Noelle literally, we all busted out laughing because Noelle pulled out every single piece, and it was matching to Ryan. It was so funny because everything was the same.
Oh, you can't even see it, but
Not really, but like, also in January, my mom was on Wheel of Fortune, not to flex or anything, but my mom's show aired, and she actually won, and I was in one of my sorority sisters' her room because she lives in Yakeley, right next door, and we were watching, and then during the final puzzle, she like guessed letters, and then Hannah literally got the puzzle, and if Hannah got it, I was like, my mom for sure got it. My mom got it, and we're like, oh my god, cool, so we started screaming, and then they opened the envelope. She won $100,000. We screamed so loud. The RA from the complete opposite side of the hall came over and was like, hey, is everything okay? And like, I was like crying in the corner, calling my mom. I was like, what the heck? You just won. Well, they were talking to the RA being like, yeah, her mom just won Wheel of Fortune. Like, everyone's okay. Nobody's dying, but like, we're excited. So that was super fun.
Going out in the like field and all sitting in a circle and Reagan just being so loud and obnoxious. And it was just like so weird meeting so many different people because I've only been surrounded by the same people my whole life.
oh wait, like the first,
Yeah.
yeah, or
Like our circle, like where we all introduced ourselves.
Low-key, I think walking back from 1855 when we all got our t-shirts. That's like a really random one, but that was like the first time I don't know, because like I'd met you, but then that was the first time that we'd actually like
hung out,
talked and hung out, and I was like, I kind of like this Miranda girl. Now look at us. Who would have thought?
Inseparable.
It was the day of the Super Bowl, and that morning it was me, Noelle, Agata, Ella, and Noelle's friend Jen, who goes to Michigan, and she was visiting. And we went over to Williams because they have kitchens, so we made like cinnamon rolls and had mimosas, and like it was just nice to like cook that day. And then we went to like Brody and had dinner, and we were gonna watch the Super Bowl there, but then like we couldn't hear, so we went back and like went in the basement, and I've never really like sat down there. And we watched the Super Bowl, and it was kind of funny because it was in Spanish for like half the game, and then we finally figured out how to turn it to English. But overall, I think it was just like my favorite memory is just like meeting my best friend. So
That's so cute.
you got me.
that's my favorite memory.
I think my favorite memory would be me and Ella walking in heels. I was so excited to be in heels, but then we decided that we were taking off our heels and that we were just gonna be barefoot, and that's just what we were gonna do.
Is when we were at Brody and you flung food at Joey and Andrew, and then Joey smashed the cheeseburger on your head, but I can't remember the other one. Oh, I remember it. It wasn't specifically on campus. It was when I spent the night at my friend Brady's apartment with Avery, and me and my friend Garrett had a pillow fight. It was so stupid.
I have a video of it.
We were like, because I was like, Garrett, let's have a pillow fight. He was like, no, I'll be. I was like, no, let's have a pillow fight. And then we were like banging each other with pillows. Yeah. And Brady had to like fly the next morning, and he texted me and was like, can you guys like not whatever you're doing? Can you like stop? And I was like, oh yeah, sorry.
Oh.
What am I wearing? Look how short his hair is.
So in the beginning of the year, it was like, I think the night before classes started, maybe, or it was like one of the beginning days of like school. And everyone like joined together at me and Noelle's room, and I think we got pizza. Yeah, and there was like everyone in like our little corner of the hallway, and we all just like hung out together, and I was like, oh my god, like I made friends. This is so cute.
Mine would be exploring the different buildings in West Circle. We got some special privileges with our IDs because we're special people.
We went to like a Broadway play. It was kind of wild. And then after the Broadway play, it was on campus by actual professionals, not college kids. And then we went ice skating at the Mud Ice Arena, which is MSU's ice arena. It's just really cool to finally go onto the rink.
I went to Texas and Florida for weight competitions. That was really fun because it was like traveling across the country with like your best friends. So that was fun.
Fall break this year was really fun. We went to Uncle John's and just got a bunch of ciders and then hung out, went on some hikes. That was really cute.
I'm kind of, okay. How do I say this? I thought it was gonna end in a different way, but I'm happy with the people that I've met, and I honestly like all the people that I've met, and I'm happy at where I am. I think I'm in a good place.
I'm like kind of sad. I'm leaving today. I'm leaving the day I'm filming. So I'm like halfway home and it like hits me that I'm like never gonna live with these people again. Like, whew. I'm like excited to like not do school, but I'm not excited to like be off of like the campus, like the I can't get over the community of like colleges and like big universities. It's so much fun.
It's kind of bittersweet. Like, it's really cool that, like, wow, we're done with freshman year and we're gonna be sophomores, and then there's gonna be a new generation behind us. Kind of feels like the end of freshman year of high school, but like better.
I'm excited for next year. For real.
For real.
I feel like we learned a lot and we like all matured, so I think going home for the summer and then coming back will be a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah.
And we know the lay of the land.
Yeah, we'll be in like...
We're not in shock coming here. Like, we already know what we're doing. We know what makes us comfortable. We know how to live. Like,
the routine will be easy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've grown a lot this year, and it's like I don't want to like leave like all the friends that I've made here and stuff, and it's just gonna be like different like going back home. Like, I feel like high school to college is like a big like jump, and like you start to be like really independent and stuff. So like, I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna miss like being on my own sometimes, and like not having like my parents like watch over me.
Honestly, I'm really sad to be leaving campus. I thought I was going to be so happy to be going home, but living next door to some of your best friends is one of the greatest things that ever can happen to you.
Happy but excited to go home. I think it's made me realize how much I actually like enjoy my hometown.
Sad, but I'm not that sad. I'm feeling upset that like we're not gonna all live by each other anymore, and then we become closer with I feel like everyone at the end. Like at the end, everyone came back together, and now I'm kind of like, oh, like I'm not gonna see most of them again, or I'm not gonna live by each other again. But I feel like I'm not super bummed just because we're living in a dorm again, so I'm still gonna get like that same experience. But like I do have an attachment to Gilchrist, so that is gonna be hard.
Depressed. This has been the best year of my college life so far.
Definitely not depressed, but sad it's over, but glad it's happened. Every year I feel like has been getting much better, so freshman year was good, senior year the best.
I'm gonna miss this building a lot because I like it, and like I feel like there's like a nice sense of community, especially on this floor. But in the building I'm living in next year, I kind of live on the main floor, and so it's like only like 2 rooms or like a couple rooms next to me. So I don't know. I'm gonna miss it a lot.
Oh, I mean, for me, it's so bittersweet because I'm graduating and I've lived in the dorms for 4 years, and it's just like, oh, so many good memories here, and I'm really sad to leave and leave all the wonderful people that are here, and also like some people that I'll just never see again because I'm graduating and they're graduating too, but also very excited for the future, and I feel like this school's prepared me to go off and make a difference in the world. So yeah, it's a little bittersweet, but mostly happy. Hello and happy Wednesday! My playoff game to go to the MSU basketball game. Bye! Oh, Lisa's on her way to go. Lisa's gonna hang out with a frat boy. He's a sophomore. Noelle is still kind of sleeping.
Did you do your homework?
My homework?
Yeah.
I didn't have a quiz. It actually was not due last night. It's due next Wednesday.
Wow.
I'm doing it tomorrow.
This is my hair. This is Danny. She, sorry guys, is being a skier or a robber, whichever one she feels like being tonight.
Alright.
Here's Hannah. She's being a fireball. Her hat is right there. We kind of planned our outfits together. Yeah, this is Sam.
I'm a Dalmatian.
She's a Dalmatian. Fit. Oh my god, you look good as f.
Come over here.
Thank you.
Come in.
Say hi.
Hello.
This is Nora's outfit. She's Jigsaw. Okay, I have to go take a group photo. So bye guys. 6:33 a.m.
What's in the fit?
I thought you weren't wearing that.
Yeah, the jersey is white, not green. So it screwed up my outfit, so now I'm wearing this.
Elise's hair looks good today, guys. Give her a round of applause. Round of applause. 6:30.
Yeah. It's 6:30. Why?
What the fuck? Ella asked me earlier if this song was what?
Midnight Memories by One Direction. Beginning of it sounded like it. Have you not listened
That's
to
just
Midnight
embarrassing.
Of course I've listened to Midnight Memories.
Of course you have.
The new
Of course I have.
I'm
of
from
course.
California. They're from England.
Oh.
I thought it was gonna be Elise, and I was like, she's back. Wait, where
You
were
don't
you?
know what happened.
Ra-ta-ta-ta.
Things escalated a little. We got yelled at by her friend, and then I went down and Miss Ella over here. It's a mess. While this happened, so it's all chronological.
Oh my god, yeah. Okay, well we need to do visual aids. Okay, so here
We don't need to do visual aids between us.
Okay, so oh my god, now you can see what it looks like because you didn't get to see it earlier. Time flies. I have to do so much more.
Okay, I'll have to do homework and I need to finish my journal.
No more talking to each other.
Hi guys, I'm on FaceTime with Brady. I just thought it was funny that if I took Ella's camera. Say hi.
Hi.
Here's Avery.